Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah Yachty, camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's class. April the 11th, we got the Black Party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King have honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. And no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Shalom, Israel. Pause that. Shalom, Israel. ISUPK started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command and General Yohana. We've been teaching since 1969 that blacks, natives, and Hispanics are the true children of Israel according to the Bible. All right. We're gonna talk about a few different topics on today, man. I want to deal with a few topics. So, of course, this is the Brotherhood class. So we're gonna touch a little bit on brotherhood and get that. I always got to touch on brotherhood, man. But we're gonna talk about some topics real quick. I want to pull up another video if I can get to it. Hopefully it'll come up. Anyway, let's see who we got in today. Yeah, Shalom, y'all Shema, out of Thumb by Shem Yahushua, Sister Alexandria, the water for checking in. Oh yeah. Yeah, we gonna talk about some stuff. I'm trying to wait till some more people get in on the live, man. I'm gonna go to but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing kicked off. I'm gonna pull this scripture real quick. You don't mind. Give me just a second. Let me pull this scripture. I'm gonna get 1 John chapter 4, 20 and 21. Get 1 John chapter 4, 20 and 21. And we always, man, listen, we always teaching brotherhood, man. And we stress brotherhood, the importance of brotherhood. But real quick, if you are on the live, make sure you check in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you comment. Make sure you check in so you can get credit for this class. But yeah, we always teaching that brotherhood, man, and stressing that what's going on with our Mexican brothers and sisters right now. You know what I'm saying? If anything is needed right now, it's brotherhood. It's sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? What our people are going through. You know what I'm saying? Those are our people. You know what I'm saying? Those are our people. You know what I'm saying? Those are Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So We went down to Atlanta this Sunday to support those brothers and sisters down there in Atlanta, man. Let me tell you something. You should have just seen the look on their face, man. They were just so happy to see us. You know what I'm saying? Just very happy to see us. Smiling from ear to ear, you know. And we got to do better in the black community at supporting these our Mexican brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They've supported us since we got over here to this land. You know what I'm saying? They've always supported us. You know, they fought for us at the Battle of the Alamo. They fought for us. You understand that? That was the Battle of the Alamo. They was fighting the whites to free the slaves. You know what I'm saying? That was the Battle of the Alamo. I don't know. I forgot what the oppressor teaches about the Battle of Alamo, but it was our Mexican brothers that were trying to free us from slavery. All right, so we got to do a better job at supporting them, man. Do better. They supported the little Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying? When we gonna support them? So we went down there to Atlanta and supported them, man. It was wonderful. I was trying to get a video pulled up, but I don't have that video. But I'll try to get that. We'll try to get that though. Hey, Shalom, Faith, and also let me see. Let me pull y'all. Shalom. Also, Shalom, Sister Shariah Quar. All right, young man Alex, I see you, man. Listen, y'all better stay tuned in today. I'm going to talk about some stuff today, so it's going to be real interesting. Make sure you're taking notes. But again, Shalom Yahweh, Shema Al-Tham, Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters, and Shalom Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, Barakatham to the brothers, man. Yeah, we're going to talk today, but yeah, we got to do better, man, at supporting our Mexican brothers and sisters. It's like, matter of fact, if it wasn't for us showing up, it literally was no black support in the crowd. It was no black support in the crowd. It was some oppressors out there. You mean the slave owners' children was out there supporting the Mexicans, and the blacks wasn't nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better. But yeah, when they seen us coming through, man, it was just love, man. They say our brothers are here. You know what I'm saying? They running up, you know, taking pictures with us. We taking pictures with them, exchanging information. So that was a good thing, man. When Officer 500 not the shot makes it in, I'm gonna have him get that video pulled up, man. But right now, man, listen, I want to discuss some things, you know, that's taught. If you in the chat, I got one question. Well, I got a question for you. I might be really trying to engage with y'all today. So, man, stay at the keyboard, whatever you typing in. Stay there. Any questions y'all got, man, just ask those questions. Any questions y'all got. If I don't know the answer, we will get that. We will get you the answer. All right. If you in the chat, you listening right now. I wonder how I want to word this question. Who is Lucifer? Who is Lucifer, or what do you know about this Lucifer? I'm gonna give y'all a little minute to answer, get some answers in this chat. Who is Lucifer, or who have you heard Lucifer is? You know what I'm saying? Like, what have you heard about this Lucifer cat in the Bible? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, just a few more minutes while I'm pulling up the scripture anyway. So, Sister Alexandria said, "Wasn't he a king?" Correct. Sister Faith said, "In the Christian church, we were taught he was saved." Correct. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted those answers. Both answers are correct. Let's see. The morning star was left hand of the Most High. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm asking these questions. All right. Because we gotta understand who Lucifer is. And what I was really looking for was, even though y'all had good answers, but I was looking for more of what the Christian church is teaching. What they're teaching is false. Lucifer was Satan, right? Lucifer was not Satan. He was a king. He was a ruler at the time, right? Like the sister said. But the Christian church, again, they teach that he was Satan, right? So let's get Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12. We're gonna start there, man, because I want to deal with a lot of it's like our people, we love to deal with some crazy things, right? You know what I'm saying? You hearing all this, we had superpowers and we could do this, but we start eating all the wrong food, so we lost our power. Uh uh what else they be teaching? You know, just whatever. They always want to deal with some magical stuff, man. But we got to deal with reality. But it's that Christian church. You know what I'm saying? It's that Christian church. So I hope y'all got Isaiah 14, chapter 12. Let's read. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Now in the Christian church, it's saying that heaven. They're thinking heaven is a spiritual place, right? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Heaven is rulership. You're in heaven. You're in a good state, right? You're able to do what you want to do. Donald Trump is in heaven. He's able to have 34 felonies and still become the next president of the United States. But that black or Hispanic man that you know down the street can't get a job because they got one felony. You understand? So heaven is a state. It is not a spiritual place where you die and your soul floats up to. And we're going to show it right here. It says, son of the morning star. So you were correct as far as that morning star, right? You said, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Now, this is saying how you cut down. You was in heaven. Now you cut down. You was weakening the nations. And what's really going on is he's dogging him out. He's dogging Lucifer out. He's talking, he's talking junk to Lucifer. And Shalom, Adawan, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. But what he's doing, he's dogging Lucifer. He's talking junk. You know what I'm saying? Listen what he's saying. He said, for thou hast in thine heart, thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. Right now he's saying this is that realm where the Most High is, right? When you read in Genesis, the firmaments were called heaven, right? So I think we'll say, and we ain't on that, I don't even want to mention it because it might throw y'all off. But anyway, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. This is what Lucifer was saying. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. So this is where the Christian church is coming at. Like this is Lucifer. He tried to take the Most High's place. You know what I'm saying? He tried to dethrone the Most High and wanted to take his place. And the Most High kicked him out of heaven and he became Satan. He said, verse 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Now, this is Lucifer. Now, this is what he's telling, like Lucifer, this is what you were saying. I'm going to be like the Most High. I'm going to ascend above the stars in heaven. All right? Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Now, right here, again, hell is a state. He was in a heavenly state, in rulership. Now he's being cut down. He's being brought down to a state of hell. And this is going to explain it. And they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? This is verse 16. Is this the man? Not the spirit, not the angel, not the whatever you want to say, not whatever. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? See, Lucifer was just a ruler at that time that was just, he was wrecking stuff, you know what I'm saying? I really want to, but he was wrecking stuff, you know what I'm saying? And so this is the prophet speaking against him. He's saying you was in heaven, but we're gonna bring you down, right? Down into hell, into the pit. Man, let me just keep reading this. Now, verse 17. It said, well, I'm gonna start back at verse 16. This is Isaiah 14:16. That they see, they shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? So therefore, again, you see, this is the man. Lucifer was a man. He was not whatever. It was not an angel or something like that turned into Satan. All right. Said, is this the man that made the earth tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as wilderness and destroyed cities, that opened not the house of his prisoners? He destroyed city. He was wrecking stuff as when he was king. All the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. Now let me get to right. Boom. And said, and all the kings and nations, even them lie in glory, even one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, and the carcass trodden under the feet. Verse 20, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. So he's going through, like, again, he's tearing up kingdom. That's what he was doing, right? It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, right? And again, listen, right here in the scriptures, the children are paying for the iniquities of their fathers, right? So that whole, you don't have to pay for what your fathers did. This is a good scripture right here that you can use when you battling a Christian, or when you talking to an American that, well, yeah, I know we had slavery, but that didn't have nothing to do with me. I didn't do it. But yeah, your fathers. Right here it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land. So what they fathers did, we gonna slaughter them. We gonna do them in, because we don't want them to grow up and possess the land, right? Nor fill their face with the world with cities. Then this is also right here, this scripture right here, verse 22, is how you know that Lucifer was a man. Listen, verse 22, for I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut them off from Babylon, the name of the remnant, and the son and the nephew, said the Lord. So now this is talking about sons and nephew. These are talking about regular people. This is a regular person. He gonna cut their son and nephew off. He gonna hit the children off, or all the people that helped him go and slaughter these cities that were regular people. All right, Lucifer was not, and Lucifer did not turn into Satan. All right, any questions on that? I'm gonna be kind of running a little bit. All right. The next scripture I'm gonna get is Jeremiah 1:17. And if y'all haven't, make sure y'all like, man. Y'all hit that like button. Jeremiah 1:17. We're gonna go to Jeremiah 1:17, man. We gotta talk about a lot of these things. We got to get out of that habit of doing what the oppressor does. All right. Wait a minute. I think I grabbed. We got to get out of there doing what the oppressor does and believing what he believes. All right. No, I gave the wrong scripture, Salakia. Hello. Any questions? Any questions? Y'all make sure y'all look. Y'all light that chat up, man. Y'all light that chat up. It's Jeremiah 10 and 2. Salakia. Jeremiah 10 and 2. Now I know some of y'all feelings gonna get a little bit hurt because y'all like to go to those I ain't gonna say tarot read. What's them things called? What's it called when you do your little, your Taurus, Pisces, and stuff like that? I know it's gonna hurt some of y'all's feelings because y'all like to look at that paper and be like, today it says if I'm a Pisces, that I should do this. Listen, let's read these scriptures, man. Yeah, astrology. I know some of y'all gonna hurt some of y'all feelings, but this astrology. Right. Let's read this, man. Yeah, your horoscope. Yeah, horoscope. Yeah. The water, your horoscope. I know it's gonna hurt. Let's read these scriptures, man. It's Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel." So this is for the house of Israel. House of Israel. African, Chinese, Blackanese, no, this way, but African, Chinese, Arab, it ain't for them. It ain't for them. Yeah, give me a second. I see that link. It's not for them, right? It's for the house of Israel. All right. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So if you black, native, Hispanic, you need to be into this. Verse 2, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. You are not to learn the way of the heathen. And a heathen is anybody outside the nation of Israel. Anybody outside the nation of Israel is a heathen. All right, let's keep reading. Salakia. All right. Verse 2, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of the heaven. Don't be dismayed at the signs of the heaven. All these horoscopes and astrology, all this stuff, they want you to look at your horoscope. I'm a Pisces, I'm an Aquarius, and I'm a this. If you the traits of a Pisces or something like that, you act like this and this and this and that, and like, come on, man. And it be eating y'all up. It's so true. It's so true. That is the dumbest thing. Listen. Hold on, Salakia. Yeah, it said when I first heard the scripture about horoscopes and Christmas trees, I was flabbergasted. Right, sis. Right. And I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is crazy. I'm a Taurus, and it says Tauruses act like this, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like I'm a Taurus. Tauruses act like this. But I know somebody that say they're Pisces and they act the same dang way as me. And somebody that's this and act the same way as me. But it'd be so crazy how these people just look at this and then they're like, oh, a Taurus, because I'm a Taurus. A Taurus and a such and such go good together. A Taurus, man, listen, you know what goes good together? If you're a man and a woman, you go good together, all right? All you got to do is follow these scriptures. Follow these law, statutes, and commandments, and be male and female, and you're going to go together. And marry your own. Don't marry outside. Right. We all used to, dibble in that, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff right there, man. But you don't need no horoscope to teach you or tell you who you should be with. You need these scriptures. That's it. The horoscope ain't got nothing to do with how a woman act when you first meet her. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be how mama was anyway, or how she was raised. Like even with the man, it's how you raised. But that's why we need these scriptures. That's why we got to get to these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this understanding of why the Most High put these scriptures in here. It helps us to deal with each other. Right? You got to know how to deal with each other. You go to the scriptures. You don't go to Tyler Perry studios and watch all that homosexual crap he got on. You don't go to TV all the time or go to YouTube or Google how to deal with somebody. Just go to the scriptures. Ask one of the brothers in the school, and we'll get you some scriptures. Or if you need counseling, you can get counseling in the school to help you deal with your relationship the right way, according to the scriptures. All right. But it says, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, be not dismayed by the signs of the heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. All that the heathen is dismayed of the heavens. All that crap you see with the triangles and the circle, all that, and the sun and stuff, heathens did that. You can go to Egypt right now and see that dumb crap. Worshiping dogs, sacrificing dogs. We don't do that. We believe in these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? What they say that one year? The sun is something finna happen. We're gonna get our superpowers back. Why are Black, Native, and Hispanics so supernatural or something? You know what I'm saying? We love to talk about some superpowers. Niggas, y'all don't have no superpowers. We don't have superpowers. You tell me how we lost the superpowers. You talking about we ate the wrong food and lost the superpower. Do y'all does this make sense to you? We had superpowers, but we started eating fish or something. I don't know. We started eating some shrimp, crab, lobster. You right. Yeah, we lost his superpower. That superpower was the Most High. He left us. Now we cursed because we wouldn't listen. Now he trying to bring us back. You know what I'm saying? To start back following these law, statutes, and commandments. I think I taught that class on that. Most High said you're like a whorish woman. He said, I gave you gold and silver and you gave it away. We were whoring on the Most High. Everything he gave us, we wanted to give it away and do what somebody else did. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom, y'all about Shimmy House Shop Brakatah, Officer Marah, going on. The water for checking in. But that's what we want to do. We want to go dibble and dabble and all this. But the Most High said, don't be dismayed by that, man. That's the heathen's culture. Follow these scriptures, right? Follow these scriptures. As a matter of fact, when you keep reading, it says, verse 3, it said, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of a workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. This is talking about the heathen. This is your when you want to go and celebrate Christmas, what they tell you to do, go cut a tree down. Deck it with what? Silver and gold. Put a star on the top of it. The Most High said don't do that. The thing we got to get to is, who are we following? We following the heathen or we following the Most High? You understand? We got to follow the Most High. Let me get Job. I'm gonna go to Job 1 and 6 next. So y'all be getting Job 1 and 6, man. We finna talk about some of these things. Job 1 and 6. I like this Job 1 and 6 because I want to kind of hold on, so like let me. Hey, Shalom, y'all about Shimmy Yashar Brakatah.
Hey, Shalom, y'all about Shimmy Yashar Brakatah.
Take the water war. Check in. Coming in on the live. Hey, let me get Job 1 and 6. I want to read this Job 1 and 6.
Khan.
And we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get on these fake Jews a little bit next, and we're gonna talk about some angels and UFOs today.
Khan.
You know what I'm saying? We know, we're gonna get into it. All this stuff, man, that you see people putting in movies, and you thinking they coming up with these crazy looking creatures and things. These all is biblical. It comes straight out the Bible. They ain't
Right.
doing nothing but taking stuff out the Bible. All right. Let me get Job 1 and 6.
Come. This the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Right. It said, hold on. So like it said, now was the day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. Now, I'm saying this because I want to bring this up because two reasons. One is because they say Satan was kicked out of heaven. Two is because I'm gonna just leave with the one. All right, just go with the one. I got something. I don't want to mess it up. All right, go ahead. Keep reading.
Come. And Satan came also among them.
Right.
Verse 7. And the Lord said unto Satan, which comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
Now, what I want to show you is if Satan was kicked out of heaven, how was he just where was the Lord? I'm sorry to lie to you. It say the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, right? He said
Right.
going and Satan was going to and fro from the earth.
Right.
So he was going back up to heaven, and he was coming back down to the earth.
Right.
He wasn't kicked. Is he? He wasn't kicked out, was he? You get what I'm saying?
Come.
He's going to and fro. He's working, and I'm gonna pull the scriptures. All right, he's working. He's doing what the Most High wants him to do.
Yeah.
Right, keep reading.
Come. And the Lord said to Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feared God and eschewed evil.
Keep reading.
Verse 9. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, though Job feared God for now. Verse 10. Has not thou made a hedge about him?
Right. Now
Slack.
I ain't mean to cut you off during the scripture. Go to just hit 11 real quick. Just go to I'm sorry, read 10 and 11 real quick.
Come, verse 10. Has not thou made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he had on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hand, and his substance is increased in the land. Verse 11. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he hath. Right. And he will curse thee to thy face.
So now this is saying touch all. He's saying telling the Lord he gonna curse you to your face.
Right.
Now read 12. 12 be the last verse. Read 12.
I want to
make a point real quick.
Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he had is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thy hand. Right. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Right.
So this right here is showing, listen, the Most High is in control at all times.
Right.
He's instructing the angels or whatever, the angels to do different jobs in the come down and do different jobs. Right. They can't do it without the Most High say so. Yes, sir.
Right.
He said, he didn't say, let me go back. He said going to and fro in the earth from walking up and down in it. Now he just walking around the earth. He wasn't messing with nobody. And so the Most High, think about it. The Most High, like, well, he needs, he might need something to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You consider Job. I know what you doing your job, but you consider Job.
Right.
The Most High give them instruction, and I'm making a point. I'm going to make a very deep point. You have to be careful about what you listening to and what you're giving in to and starting to believe. Stick to these scriptures.
Right.
When you come in this school, you should be like you don't know nothing.
Right.
Have an open mind and learn the scriptures and understand. We ain't dealing with no magic carpet from Aladdin.
Right.
We dealing with real life stuff right now. You know what I mean? All this we in the hold on. What I just hear this man say? Stop watching what is it called? The Avengers and stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
No, Doctor Strange. Stop watching Doctor Strange. With these dimensions and what they call it? The
Matrix.
Multiverse.
Oh, multiverse life.
The multiverse. Yeah, you in this universe, you another. But when you go to sleep, your soul travels to that universe and yeah, but right now you're stuck in this, and you stuck in this universe right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just stuck. You gotta go back to sleep, and somehow you can maneuver your way up out of there, and you can go to another universe. Nigga, any universe you go to, you're still gonna be cursed. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The stuff that us blacks and natives and Hispanics want to listen to.
Yeah.
Right? Just like I ain't gonna get into it like that, you know what I'm saying? But this is the stuff we used to do.
Right.
Mexicans, yeah, y'all know what y'all used to do. The native Indians, y'all know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know the Mexican got some evil ass looking thing that they, you know, pray to and stuff like that. The Mexicans was, I'm sorry, not the Mexicans, the native Indians was praying to the sun god, the corn god, or stuff like that. Like, no, all kind of God. It's one.
Right.
It's one God.
Yeah, right.
That's the Most High. That's Yahweh. You hear me? Not no Yahweh.
Right.
Not no Yahuwah. It's Yahweh. All right. But I want to make a point with that, with Job 1:6, because I'm gonna get to this. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 34.
1 Corinthians.
Yeah, we gotta get our minds better, man. I know we going through so much, and it's so we don't know what to believe, we don't know what to trust in, we don't know what to, you know what I'm saying? It's just we lost that. We lost our identity, we lost our heritage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's scripture.
Mm-hmm.
That is scripture. Right? It tells you how you're gonna be working in these fields and can't eat the food.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know that's true. You get caught eating that food, master, cut your hand off or something.
Right.
It talks about all this is scripture. We don't need no horoscope to tell us that. We don't need Miss Cleo to come out of hiding and give us a psychic reading on some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's scripture. Why we gotta go to the scripture? Anything you going through, go to the scriptures.
Right.
You can't ask your mama all the time.
Right.
You can't ask your dad. You know what I'm saying? Something you're gonna have to go to these scriptures and learn. Oh damn, I forgot what I told. What I get? 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Let me get there real quick. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and what I say, 39 and 40.
Come.
Yeah, that's it. I want so chat. Yeah, read that real quick.
Come. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 39. All flesh is not the same flesh.
All right, now it's telling you all flesh is not the same flesh.
Right.
All right, keep reading.
But there is one kind of flesh of men.
One kind of flesh of men. And see, I'm gonna go into some Men in Black stuff for the Area 51 lovers. out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know, Mars Attacks, all these other little movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm going into that for y'all. All right, keep reading. Matter of fact, start over. I'm sorry, so like start over.
Come. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 39. All flesh is not the same flesh.
Right.
But there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, and another of fishes, and another of birds.
Right. Different flesh. Keep reading.
Verse 40. There are also
celestial
bodies and body of terrestrial bodies.
All right, let's pause right there. Anybody in the chat, I need the definition of celestial and terrestrial. Can y'all give me that definition? What is celestial and what is terrestrial? All right, this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 40. 1 Corinthians 15 and 40. Somebody give me those two definitions. I'll give y'all a second to get that. Again, 1 Corinthians 15, verse 40. Celestial and terrestrial bodies. That's what we got. Yeah. So, all right. So let's get into that. We'll give about 30 more seconds. See if y'all really in class, or you over there planning your nail, planning your hair, playing the video game, or strolling on Facebook, on TikTok, or y'all really in class right now learning. All right, I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds. Like ghosts. Okay. Give me a more of a. Well, y'all do got a. Okay. So Sister said celestial, like ghosts. Sister Faith said Google defines celestial as position in relating to sky, outer space, observed astronomy. All right. What about terrestrial? I'm gonna give y'all a definition too. Right. So one of the definitions I got for celestial, right? You was correct. Right. Your man Alex said a celestial is a higher being. Sister said I would think alien like. All right, okay. Salaki Kunata, go ahead.
I'm about to say, like I said on Google, it said belonging or relating to heaven, basically higher places.
Right. So right. So it's heavenly, celestial. Now, what about terrestrial? What about terrestrial? A terrestrial body or terrestrial? What is that? We have 30 seconds. About 30 seconds. See. All right. Right. The brother said it's terrestrial, is from Earth.
Right.
All right. Good. So read that again. Kunata the doc, read verse 40 again.
Khan. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 40. There are also celestial bodies,
right,
and body of terrestrial. Salaki about
you too. Go ahead.
But the glory of the celestials is one. And the glory of the terrestrial is another.
Right. But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. So you have heavenly bodies, what you want to say it like that, I'm good. And you have earthly, right? Heavenly, you have earthly. That's outer space type, whatever I don't really want to say outer space. But anyway, I'm trying to relate, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dumb it down, but you have those bodies, right? Let me get
Salaki.
Go ahead.
So you saying the angels have celestial bodies, right? If you want to make it more sense. And us as humans have I can't say that word. Terrestrials body.
Right. Yeah. So it just
Okay.
simple like it's some stuff that's born and say like you could say like some stuff that's out of this planet. It's heavenly. You got something going on up top, heavenly. When you look up, you ain't gonna see it, but it ain't from this earth. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Then you have bodies that's from this earth, right? So what I'm trying to get to is, like I said, like the movies that you're seeing, they're not all the way. They getting this stuff from the Bible.
Like Star Wars, are the one.
Well, kind of, but Star Wars is more.
Okay.
He was saying like Star Wars, but not really. It's no, go ahead.
I was like a celestial body, like a planet. That's like Jupiter is a celestial body because it's in the sky. You know what I'm saying? You got like Saturn or stars or things like that. Those are things that are in the sky. Those are celestial.
Right.
Come.
You know, this is coming from a rocket scientist, so you know.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not of this earth. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And let me get Ezekiel 1:16. So we're gonna kind of go into some little, talk about little angels and stuff like that. But I want to get that, that angels. Well, that's a question I'm supposed to ask y'all, so I'm not gonna ask that. I almost messed it up. Ezekiel. Let's see, because I want y'all to get an understanding of the angels. I want to get you an understanding of, well, hopefully y'all got a little bit of understanding about Lucifer.
You want to start at 15?
Ezekiel 1. Probably so. Go ahead, read that.
Come. This is Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 15. Now as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one way upon the earth by the living creature with his 4 faces. Verse 6. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, come. Verse 16. The appearance of the wheels and the work was like unto the color of a beryl.
Mm-hmm.
And they 4 had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel.
Now, Salakia, let me get, I think I need to go up a little further. Yeah. This one of this brother's favorite songs when he was in the Christian church. Let me go up to 10. Go up to 10. I just want to listen, these crazy looking creatures that people be seeing and drawing up, man. That's scripture. It's coming straight out the Bible. I'm just letting y'all know this. I know y'all like the you know what I'm saying. I know y'all like to think that the white man is such a creative person. Like, who can think of these things? These are scripture. It's a lot. It says, I get to your question right in a second. Let me get Ezekiel 1 and start at 10. Right. I'm going to show you what. Man, this is crazy. Read this.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 10. As for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had the face of a man and the face of a lion on the right side. And they 4 had the face of an ox on the left side. They 4 also had the face of an eagle.
So you got one creature with 4 faces.
Right.
You have one creature with 4 faces. Had the face of a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. I know you saw these crazy little, you think would be scary, and they have all these faces. Right. And it's the scriptures. They ain't came up with nothing. Right. Keep reading. Keep reading.
Verse 11. Thus were their faces, and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of... Oh, so...
No, keep going.
Oh, come. Two wings of every one were joined one to another, and two covered their bodies.
Right, keep going, keep going. I want to get to
Khan.
yeah. I keep going.
Can. And they went everyone straight forward, whither the spirit was to go. They went, and they turned not when they went.
Listen, they turned not when they went.
Right.
So just picture you got four faces, whatever, and when they moving, they going, they moving like you know what I'm saying. They ain't turning and moving.
Right.
They just going at them. You know what I'm saying? But they this is how they moving. Keep reading.
Come.
I'm gonna get to how fast they move.
Come. As for the likeness of the living creature, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, and like the appearance of lamps. It went up and down among the living creatures.
Right.
And I love my face. And down among the living creatures, the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning.
Right. Keep reading.
Verse 14. And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning.
Listen, these creatures were so fast. It was like a flash of lightning. This is how fast they was moving. That's fast. You got four faces, wings, and you're moving like this. Listen, this is okay, Salaki. The water for that answer is Salaki. Let me pause real quick. The sister had asked, do we encounter angels on this earth? And the brother did answer that. Said consist Hebrews 13:2. The water for getting that answer for me, Officer Marah. And but you got these creatures moving, man, and they move. Listen, all these things that you see on the TV is coming from the scriptures.
Right.
These how these angels, these cherubs, this how they moving. They moving like lightning, man. They moving fast. But I just wanted to get that for a second. Let me get Zechariah 5, verse 1. Zechariah
like
5 and 1. Oh, go ahead.
So you saying they reading the book, but they making money off what they trying to put together in movies. That's what you basically saying all the one.
Right. They coming up with different stuff like these people moving all fast and these people moving all fast and all this carrying on and stuff like that. Like I'm talking about like the superheroes that you see in these movies and
Right.
All these ideas and things are coming from the scriptures.
Right.
All of it's coming from the scriptures.
Right.
They ain't making nothing up.
They just taking
right?
out the
But
book.
they want to tell you in these flying saucers is some little green alien.
Right.
With big eyes and a big head. First of all, let me tell you what these scriptures is describing are far a little more scarier than a big head alien.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is true. So what the thing I'm talking about today is don't believe in everything. I always go to the scriptures, right? If you believe in aliens is or saying like aliens and UFOs, right? We're gonna get that scripture next. Those things are like true.
Right.
But as far as like certain things like Pisces and all that, throw that crap in the garbage. Right? Because what's going on is they just mixing a lot of crap together and got you believing so much stuff that you'll sound like a lot of these idiots on the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You believing in these soft flying saucers, and now you believing in my body can go to another dimension when I fall asleep.
That's
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's so much out there. This is why the Bible warns you of reading of so many books, if I'm correct on that, right? The reading of so many books, reading all kinds of books. Too much knowledge and stuff like that, because you'll start confusing yourself.
Right.
You want to learn this and you learn that and learn this and learn that. And before you know it, You didn't got so much knowledge that now you done made up your own stuff in your head.
All right.
Well, the Bible is true, but it came from the Anunnaki. And the
Right.
Anunnaki said they weren't from here. They were from the planet Mars.
Right.
Right.
And this is true. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're doing because they want to go read this and read that and stuff like that. So this is why we're trying to tell you got to be careful. And I'm going to give you what could be happening to you. Let me get Zechariah 5 and 1 through 4.
Colonel Khan.
I need to put this up on here. Flash that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we want y'all to check into the class also using these links right here. So use these links and check in the class so you can get your get credit, man, because we want y'all to get y'all names, man. You want to get their Hebrew name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We asking simple, just be in class. That's it. You ain't got to do nothing. Just be in class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zechariah 5 and 1. You got that?
Colonel Khan.
Yeah, go ahead and read that. Let's get into some of these flying saucers. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Colonel Khan. This is book of Zechariah chapter 5 verse 1.
All right.
Then I turned and lift up my eyes and look, and behold, a flying roll.
All right. Keep reading.
Verse 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
Right. So now he asked, what are you seeing? You seeing a flying roll. Mm-hmm. All right. A flying roll. Keep reading verse 3.
Khan. Then said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it. And everyone that swear shall be cut off, as on the side according to it.
Right. So what you got, man, I need that other, yeah. I don't know if I got that. I can't remember what the other scripture is. But anyway, this right here is what you're seeing, what we would call today, and I think I do got that scripture. But anyway, what we call today will be like a flying saucer, a flying roll. Right. This is what he's seeing. Right. And why he's saying, I wanted to get it because why he's saying for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as one side according to it. Because it's some people's in these roles. Right. And they ain't playing. Right. This is what they come to do the Lord's work. It ain't no green alien man coming out of these roles and saying we come in peace. Ain't none of that going on. They coming down in these flying roles and do the Lord's work. But I think, yeah, let me go to 1 Kings 22 and 19. I hope this is the scripture. But this is because I wanted to get another one, but I might not have. I was writing some of this down at work. If you got anything, it's pretty much the scripture saying they in these roles coming to do the work of the Lord. Oh, I got you. Because that's what these is. That's them chariots. That's that. Right. That's when Christ comes, right, and he say he gonna descend on be descending on a cloud. He's talking about these chariots. That's right.
Right.
He's talking about these chariots when Christ come back. That's right. You know what I'm saying? 1 Kings 22 and 19. Let me get to it real quick. I'm trying to run on through this so I can get to this wicked Jewish bastard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got too much, about 20 minutes. Yeah, go. I think this is it. Yeah. Go ahead. Read that.
This is 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 19. And he said, right, here, Colonel Khan, verse 19, he said, hear thou, therefore, the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left.
Now listen, it said he seen the Lord sitting on the throne and all the host of heaven standing by him
Right.
on his right hand and on his left. The host of heaven. Let's see let's see what's going on in the scripture.
Right.
All right, keep reading.
Verse 20. And the Lord said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may
Ahab.
go up?
Might be Ahab. I don't know. You good. Keep reading.
That he may go up and fall at Ramoth and got Gilead.
All right.
And one said on this matter, and another said on that matter.
So now the Lord is asking who's going to persuade Ahab that may go up and fall at Ramoth and Gilead, right? Now he's saying one said this manner and another said this manner. So they're up in heaven. They up there and they're discussing what we gonna do with this brother right here, with this king. He was doing all kind of wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
This king was doing all kinds of wickedness. Now the Lord is like, what are we gonna do with him? And they discussed it.
Right.
That means I said disgusting. They're discussing what they're gonna do with him. Keep reading.
Verse 21. And there came forth the spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him.
So now a spirit comes before the Lord and said, Lord, I'll persuade. Keep reading.
Verse 22. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
Now, this spirit is finna enter into the prophets and be a lying spirit. Because Ahab is going to listen to these prophets, but that spirit is going to go into the prophets and they're going to be speaking lies, but it's a reason why.
Right.
Keep reading.
And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Verse 23. Now, therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee.
So this spirit, this angel is being a lying spirit to the prophets, and they're going back and they're teaching and telling Ahab, and he's listening to him. He's like, I ain't know you turned you. And they telling to him, but I'm not trying to get into the story, but the point I'm trying to make is maybe you doing something so wicked and evil that the Most High could be sending an angel to be a lying spirit to somebody, and they coming telling you, no, it's okay that you're doing this.
Right.
It's okay that you're doing that.
Right.
You know what? God, I know y'all heard this. God told me to tell you something today.
Right.
Yeah, you nigga. God told me to tell you something today. He said it's all right that you want to go sleep with whores.
Right.
All of them. I'm joking. I am joking. Just remember that. You know, somebody try to, you know what I'm saying? But you tell I'm teaching that or something. But just like the angel, he's sending these angels, one, he's giving them, listen, like I said earlier, the angels don't do nothing unless the Most High say it.
That's
right.
So he's meeting with them. What we gonna do? You say you'll do what? You say you'll do what? You'll do what? What the point is, there are different angels with different tasks.
Right.
There are different angels with different tasks that the Lord sends out to do his work. The Most High controls it. Right? What he said, he say, what's the scripture? I make good and evil. That was the Most High said.
Right.
I, the Lord, do those things. I make good and I make evil.
Right.
This is how he does his work. He sends the angels to go out and do it. Just like he's doing that to be a lying spirit. He could be doing that to some of these fake Israelite camps out here. But I don't want to get into that right there.
Dude,
go ahead.
What you're saying, you're 100% correct on what you're saying, because that's definitely what's causing your Christian church to believe so strongly. you know what I'm saying, so strongly in what they believe. Because they are giving over into that, man. They giving into that lion spirit. They followed and they moving forward with it, man. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light, create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Right.
The Lord do everything, man. He in charge. The reason why you going through the hell that you're going through is because the Lord ain't on your side.
That's damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord ain't with you, man.
Damn right.
You see these airplanes falling out the sky. That's evil that's happening to these people.
Right.
And the Lord ain't with them.
Not with them.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't on their side for that while that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is the one that causing all that to happen. That's what
right. Damn right.
And,
the Lord and when the Lord ain't on your side, and he's sitting there lying, spirit, how you thinking everything you're doing is right.
Right.
And you further and further putting yourself further and further away from the Most High.
Right.
This is why it's so important that we follow the Bible and not all this stuff that the world teaches, that the heathens are teaching.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was bringing it up, because some stuff you should always just come to the Bible when you want to know about it.
Right.
You shouldn't stop Googling, stop going to YouTube, and stop following these nuts out here that's got all this and that and saying all this and that.
Right.
Saying some of the dumbest stuff. They're just making stuff up and you eating it up. Yes, it's true. I believe it. It's not. If it ain't in these scriptures, we ain't gonna believe. If it ain't in the scriptures, I'm probably not gonna believe it.
Right.
I don't care what you saying. Definitely this Anunnaki crap I gotta keep hearing about.
I hear that all the time.
People want to keep bringing up Anunnaki. Listen, before I got in the truth, I was studying Anunnaki. I was studying about what was Adam and he had a Elizabeth, what was it? He had a wife named something. Then
Lydia. Was it Lydia out of one?
Lydia or something like all this crap, man. Let that go. And I ain't saying that civilization over there wasn't smart. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Stick to the scripture. I mean, it's some smart people. Nigerians are smart, right? But Nigerians like to chop off albino people's limbs and eat them because they think the limbs have superpowers. Should I do that too because Nigerians are smart? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to learn where to cut stuff off, man.
Right.
Stick to the scriptures. What you should be doing right now is finding a way to perfectly follow these law, statutes, commandments. Stop worrying about all this other stuff. And real quick, I got a little time. Let me get Revelation. We're gonna switch the subject, but why he getting, Revelations 2 and 9.
Oh God.
We get Revelations 2 and 9. We're gonna switch over the subject, man. Any questions in the chat? Man, ask them questions, man. Ask them questions. What do you say? Right. Ross said nothing is happening without the Most High's consent. Right here, we proving. I'm showing you the scriptures. The Most High is sending these angels out to deceive. He's sending these angels out to make you Negro vote for Trump. He got something in store. This is how he does his work. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I seen that too. I won't speak on it, but yeah.
It's a lot. And yeah. Let me see. I'm about to you got anything you wanna?
Yeah, one thing I did want to mention, I saw sister asked a question in the chat. She talked about do we encounter angels here on earth? But I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like I didn't want to put out like it's not a
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like what do you call that? Like it's not a magical thing.
Right.
Happens, right. Angel is just a messenger, right? Mm-hmm. That's what you got, right? You getting the message right now. You know what I'm saying? You getting the message from the Most High right now. That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't think of anything like it's some magical thing that you're gonna go into the fourth dimension and you're gonna have a whole vision, and you know what I'm saying? You might have a vision. I ain't gonna say you ain't, but I'm just saying that don't overthink it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is all practical stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? This is all practical. It's reasonable.
Right.
What Mary was told was something practical.
Practical.
You know what I'm
Damn
saying?
right.
That she's going to go lay down with Joseph and have a baby. And that baby is going to save all of Israel. That's a practical thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing, but it's still practical. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
on that real
Damn
quick.
right.
Damn right.
Because one of my the water for that other one, because one of my questions was to ask them to get a definition of angel, and I missed that. So, no. I had skipped. I had missed it. I forgot until you just said that, because I meant to tell them to get a definition of angel, because an angel is a messenger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you looking at it, Moses was an angel.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Abraham, you know what I'm saying? They're messengers. Well, and hold on, you said is the book of Enoch credible? No. The book of Enoch is good for, like, if you cold and you ain't got no firewood, you can use the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch is not credible. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Quran.
Right.
If you cold at night or you run out of toilet paper, you use the Quran.
Right.
All right. It's real good and soft, like Sharm. You know what I'm saying? We don't, but I'm messing with you, but I'm telling the truth at the same time. Now, the book of Enoch is not credible. The book of Enoch, brothers have already read and studied that book.
Right.
You went through that book, and it is not credible. It's just some man found Enoch in the Bible, and he found Enoch and was like, well, shit, I make some money. We found the book of Enoch.
Right.
We found the what's the other one called? They got a lot of them. They coming out with books every day, man. But no, that's not the Throw that.
Is
throw
it
that
Jasper? No.
Did we read what? Yeah, we just read that. Oh, Salaki. Let me get back before I run out of time. Let me get Revelations 2 and 9.
Come.
The brother had brought up I think it was the brother. Yeah, the brother had brought up, young man, Alex had brought up earlier about the Jews, the Jewish men, the Israelis rebuilding the Temple of Solomon. Well, I want to read Revelations 2 and 9 real quick. Let me touch on that. Revelations 2 and 9. You can read that whenever you get it, Bob Kushai.
Oh, come.
Yeah.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich. And
right now, slow it down. Slow that down. Now, it's saying right now, like, let me get there. He said, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Right now, we are in poverty.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We at the bottom of the totem pole in Salakia. Salakia, I meant to shout out Robin Watkins for checking in. The water said. But it says, but we are in poverty, but thou art rich. This right here, you finna get this understanding of who you are. If you black, native, or Hispanic, you finna get the understanding of you really are rich.
All right.
Right now, during these curses, you're in poverty right now.
Right.
You're at the bottom of the totem pole.
Right.
You at the bottom. Everybody hates you. But everybody like you. They like your foods. They like your culture. They like, stuff like that. But they hate your guts.
Right.
They want the Mexicans out the country. They want the niggas back in slavery.
Right.
True.
Right. They don't want us rich. And if you're rich, you just, like they say, you're a rich slave. So you can't talk about nothing. They're gonna cancel you. They're gonna find a way to get rid of all your money. You know what I'm saying? And you really ain't really doing that anyway, because if the white man wants your property and your money, he can just take it. Because he has an army and a navy, a Marine Corps. All these things. We ain't got none of that. All right. All right, keep reading.
Come. I just start over. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Right.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Yeah, go ahead and get Revelations 3 and 9. Now this right here said
So like you cut out Revelation what?
3 and 9. And
Okay.
this right here is saying, I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Listen, what them Israeli Jewish. Now Jewish means like similar or pertaining to, you know what I'm saying? Like if something is Revelation 3 and 9. If something is bluish, it's not really blue, but it's kind of like blue.
Right.
That's what a Jewish person is.
Right.
But they ain't nowhere damn near nothing with Jew in it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Just to be honest.
Right.
Right? The Jewish man over there does not teach what the Bible teaches.
Right.
Right.
Right? He teaches the seed comes from the mother. The Bible teaches the seed comes from the father. Right? When he does his little what you call them circumcision.
Right.
When you're circumcised over there, the Jewish man, damn near don't even want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. It's hard to say, but the Jewish man, when he circumcises a baby, when he circumcises your baby boy, he's gonna put that baby boy's penis in his mouth and suck the blood out. That's what the Jewish man does. Diabolical. Where is that in the scriptures?
Right.
Damn, they don't even do that in Africa.
Right. Right.
But this is the Jewish man. We ain't worried about nothing. The Jewish man is sitting there hollering and telling.
One more thing I know
Oh no, go ahead.
You put that yarmulke on his head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The yarmulke, you ain't even supposed to have your head covered. Like the crown you got on your head right now, you ain't supposed to have your head covered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
damn right.
They cover their head intentionally.
Right.
Now, who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Damn
right.
The white man.
Right. Yeah, you don't supposed to have your head covered when you read these scriptures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the other one said, he got a whole yarmulke on.
Right.
Made sure he covered his head.
Right.
Right? Because they are the synagogue of Satan. Keep reading. Read that Revelation 3 and 9 real quick.
Con, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews.
Read that a little bit hard, little more aggressive with it. Read that. I want them to understand. We hate the Jewish bastard over there.
Right.
Let them know. Read that a little. Yeah, read that again.
Con. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9.
Right.
Behold,
right.
I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
Keep reading.
Which say they are Jews and are not.
What? Keep reading.
But do lie.
He said he gonna make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but the synagogue of Satan. And I know that brother Alex earlier had told me about the South African leader or something like that had said that the real Israelites were the blacks over here in America.
Right.
They know who we are.
Right.
That Jewish bastard over there knows who he is.
Right.
But the scripture said, what? Read that scripture again.
Con. Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold.
But do lie. Hold on. But do lie. They lying to y'all, man.
Right.
Got you thinking they finna rebuild third temple of Solomon and all that. Listen, don't listen to that. They think that when they do that, this and this is going, man, we ain't studying none that Jewish bastard got over there. This is what we are. This is what we want to happen right here. Finish the scripture. This is what I'm ready for.
Con. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
So the Lord said he gonna make them Jewish bastards that's stealing all out and got our land, over in our land, trying to take our name, polluting the Bible, polluting the scriptures, being a damn molester, sucking on them little child stuff. He said He gonna make them worship before our feet, man.
That's right.
That's all we worried about right
That's
here in ISUPK.
That's
We ain't worried about being a friend. We ain't worried about the war between them and Palestine.
right.
We ain't worried about if they getting sick and dying of cold. We don't care.
Right.
We worried about following these law, statutes, and commandments, being practical, and not letting all this crap out here pollute our minds.
Right.
Right. And have brotherhood.
Right.
Have sisterhood.
Right.
Learn
Right.
how to deal with each other. That's all we should be worried about right now. The
Right.
matter of the whole conclusion is to fear God and keep his commandments.
Yeah, right.
Right.
We got to get to that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Most High said that we know war when we are in our land. Those folks, the Jews, are in war right now, claim to be right.
Right.
This is all they trying to say when we do this and get this and going and all that. Man, we ain't listening.
Right.
Them niggas, my bad. They ain't no real Jews.
Right.
They ain't no real Jews. Right. You said, behold. That's how you say it. You got to say it with power.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gotta let them know this is going to happen.
That's right.
And what you gonna find out is we're gonna see who really believes in these scriptures and who just faking it. Who really believes in these scriptures and who faking it, man. We believe
Right.
we believe that Christ is coming back.
Right.
And when he come back, he coming with that sword. I believe this wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I think I had. Let me get real quick. I think this is my last scripture. First Maccabees 3:48. First Maccabees chapter 3:48. This is my last scripture, man. We ain't worried about none of the Jewish man saying he doing, man. That is white folk business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That is white folk business.
Ain't got nothing to do with us.
Right, sister. Boots on the ground, bro. Listen, we had them boots on the ground this past Sunday, man, up there with our Mexican brothers and sisters in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Look, y'all should give yourself a hand for being a part of that, man. I was trying to get the video up too to show what we, you know what I'm saying, show the little video up what we was doing. I couldn't get no video, I couldn't find no video. But anyway, y'all can always go to our page. Got some pictures on there, some video. ISUPK Alabama on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Go to that, check them, man. We was boots to ground.
Yeah.
The only black people over there.
Right.
Right.
Didn't know, listen, black people didn't even start coming over there till we came over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And man, listen, they were smiling from ear to ear, man. They loved us.
Damn
Man.
right.
And that's because them is our brothers, not no spiritual brothers.
Right.
Them is our brothers by the flesh,
That's right.
by the blood.
That's right.
Them is our brothers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we got to quit letting these oppressors, these heathens, tell us what we are
Right.
and what we aren't.
That's right.
We know who we are. We got these scriptures. These scriptures, you better believe in these scriptures. If you don't believe in nothing, you better believe in these damn scriptures.
Right.
All right? You know what I'm saying? Don't be so wicked and evil that the Most High just sending these angels to you, have you believe in everything.
Right.
Be in here singing like Doja Cat, talking about some moo. I'm a cow. Ain't that what she had? You know what I'm saying? Extra lot. Me neither. But it was like, I think it was like her first song, some I'm a cow or something crazy crap. So like, you go ahead. You got that scripture. Read that.
Come. This is First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48. And laid open the book of the law.
Right. He laid open the book of the law. That book of the law is right here. What you should have open right now.
Right.
What you should be reading right now.
Right.
Right. Keep reading.
Come. Wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Right. Hold on. Read that over. Start from the beginning again. Start from the beginning.
Come. This is First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48.
Right.
And laid open the book of the law.
Laid open the book of the law. Listen what happened.
Wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
So the heathen took this book, opened it up, he started reading it, and got, okay, this is what is it? Okay, let me paint them white.
Right.
Let me paint them white. You know, when Putin brought those images out,
right,
that was part of the time when they was doing it.
Right.
The Russian icon.
Right.
When you buy that book, it's black images, but they was going in there repainting.
That's right.
Painting it white. That's what the white people do.
Renaissance.
The Renaissance, yeah.
The Renaissance.
The Renaissance.
Right.
They went in and started reading, and they repainting stuff. Christ had woolly hair. No, he got stringy brown hair.
Right.
The Bible said his hair was white like wool, but the white man painted him with brown. What they call that? They call it not brunette. Anyway, he got brown hair. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And the scriptures talk about it said his feet. One scripture said his hands and his feet were the color of brass.
Right.
Nah, white man gonna paint it pale.
Right.
Make it, you know what I'm saying? He gonna paint it in his image. These scriptures is telling you what happened.
Right.
Again. Right. Come on, sis.
Right.
The whitewash. That's what it was. They whitewashed. The scriptures is telling you what's going on, but we are too busy trying to go to everybody else.
Right.
Find something out.
Right. You
don't know these people. You too busy trying to, instead of you going in these scriptures, or come and ask these brothers right here in the ISUPK. We're gonna get you the answers.
Right.
We're gonna be straight out the scripture. It ain't gonna be what I think. Right, like those certain Bibles. There's certain Bibles that are thought for thought Bibles.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like when you read it, it's really, this is what I think. This is what I think this scripture is saying. But you have the King James Bible, what we go by, is a transliteration from language to language, right? So it's a better. Make sure and matter of fact, I'm talking to y'all. Make sure you have a King James Bible.
Right.
Make sure you got a King James Bible. Let me see what he said. They even repainted the angels and displayed the angels like they naked. Mm. Yeah, you got some little naked white angels.
Naked white babies.
Right. Naked. Dang, I ain't thinking naked white babies on the butt naked white babies over your head.
Yeah.
That'll feel it.
Pedophiles from the beginning.
From the beginning. Said the wicked were straight from the womb. But this is what's going on. Mm-hmm. You got everybody, man, want to be an Israelite. Everybody want to take your culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know we black, and we got black culture, but we shouldn't have black culture. We Mexican, we got Mexican culture, you shouldn't have it. Native American, you shouldn't have Native American culture. You know what you should have? This Bible.
Right.
This Bible.
Israelite culture.
This Israelite culture. Damn
right.
You should have this Israelite culture. Don't worry about no black culture. You got it right. Israelite. Because guess what? Black culture teach you, if somebody rob you, kill them.
Right.
But damn, if you kill them, how they gonna pay you back?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is why we gotta get back to these scriptures and learn how to deal with each other, man. But I don't know if y'all got any questions real quick. You know, we gotta get on up out of here. You say you're a reader? But anyway, the water, everybody for checking in the class today, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you being involved in the class and stuff like that. Yonder bar, sis. And I'm going at this time, I'm gonna pass it over to the man himself. Officer of 500. Not the shot.
Yeah. Shalom, Israel. These are the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, so like if they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months, there's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi chapter 3, 8 through 10, means a tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives to you. Give to the treasury department or the teacher. Priest fund is a free will offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we got the Feast of Purim coming up on March 13th. So y'all make sure y'all be around for that. We definitely gonna have flyers coming out of where the location is gonna be, so y'all make sure y'all be aware of that. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. But with that, we'll say, Imagine, men of Israel, Imagine. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Rakatah. Yajimatah. Gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shema Allah Hashem Yahushua. Yajimatah. Class dismissed.